Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Let's do a reading to see if there's any signs, synchronicities, circumstances, indicators that you are on the right path, that you are close to coming into divine union with your twin flame, your divine counterpart. Could be dealing with a Leo. We have the sun trying to pop out there. I'm keeping these readings a little shorter, a lot shorter, for the everyday person, the everyday viewer. Today's are getting a little bit longer because I'm convulsing. I'm so cold right now. Oh, we got a hawk out there. So maybe you're dealing with an Aries. That's the, maybe you have an Aries placement, but that is the Native American zodiac for Aries. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, and when I'm done with these, I'm gonna go sit out in the sun with my dogs and recharge and thaw out because holy shit, it's making me process things a little bit slower, and it's hard to enunciate because I'm freezing, and my hands are frozen, so shuffling is kind of fun. Anyway, enough about me. Boo-hoo. So we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is like Libra energy. It's having a lot of options. It's trying to decide, but you've got this, they're sketching a fish here with a moon. So maybe something with the moon. You're very linked into the moon cycle. Maybe you've manifested your person to come in based on, and if not, maybe this is something you can try. Say like this phase of the moon, the new moon, the full moon, is going to reveal a sign. If this happens, and try to be as specific as possible. All right. With the cups here, if it rains on this day, if it doesn't, whatever. And if you're looking at if you're cheating, because I know you guys like to look at stuff ahead of time, you like to research things ahead of time to make sure it's going to be safe for you, or make sure you're going to enjoy it. You read the reviews of things before you look at them. It's like you want, yeah, my brother always did that. What's going to happen in a movie? What's going to happen? Are they going to die? Is this going to happen? It's like, do you want us to tell you, or it's something in your fishy nature that's just like, I want to be sure before I go to the surface, before I come over here. Is it going to be safe for me? And so, man, that hawk is like freaking out. We have the Three of Pentacles. That is trusting and working together with your Holy Trinity. And if you have any friends or family that you can rely on, that you trust their opinion, you trust their guidance. Could be a project that you're going to be working on with people. This is like a group project in school. So you've got like art class. Maybe you're going to school. Maybe you're learning something more, like you're researching something kind of like esoteric. You're doing some spiritual witchcraft, Wiccan, paganism. Maybe you're looking into something with the elements, right? Something with like alchemy. Because they're creating, they're chiseling away, they're doing the work to create something, and it's like art. So maybe you're doing sculptures, maybe you're painting, but there is something about, yeah, maybe you'll meet them in like an art class. But they have the theater things here too, so it's almost like an installation piece. you know, where it's a performance, but it's like a silent performance. So something with like the performance arts as well. They're painting them, so you could be going to like cosmetology school, esthetician. Maybe you do makeup because they're like drawing faces here, portraits. They're chiseling off this butt cheek here. So, I mean, maybe you're also working on your physical body, like getting healthier, toning up. Maybe you'll meet them at the gym. Maybe they'll be, you know, personal trainer. Maybe there's like a class. Could be like a local class that you're taking, or one of those. This is something of like the paint. What is it called? Not paint by numbers. Wine. It's like wine and painting with a twist. Like a painting with a twist class. Groupon, some sort of like maybe a gift that you get for some sort of event. Could be a local art museum. That's a lot, but it's something around arts. Something around arts and beauty, which is very fitting for you guys because you're very romantic and you are about beauty and the arts. And we have the King of Pentacles here. You could be dealing with an earth sign. The masculine could be an earth sign. Ooh, the Emperor is here. The Emperor is here with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is also like having a lot of options and dating, right? Three of Pentacles. Again, it's like dating, but in an organic way, not necessarily online dating or going to the bar, because that would be like Three of Cups. This could be like getting together with friends and doing events, doing things that are fun, and they're not necessarily like you're out to meet your person. You know, I feel like you're just trying new things. This is like that's when you usually meet them. It's like romantic comedies or romantic dramas usually, where they change something, they travel to a different land, or they've lost somebody, and it's like maybe you're older, because we have the Emperor here with his gray beard here, but you could be older, divorced, right? And it's like you're getting out and you're doing things to just kind of like build your skills. I feel like whatever life that you came from or is behind you was maybe very limited, very sheltered, was maybe just like going through the motions. You didn't really explore a lot of things. And it's like you're getting a lot of different skills. You're exploring a lot of fun things. You always wanted to try painting. You always wanted to try sculpting. You always wanted to go to the theater, or maybe you want to be in the theater, or like go to a class. What is it? Is it Barry? As maybe you're a hitman. Maybe you were just a hitman or woman. We got a lot of wands, a lot of fire coming in. We've got the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands. This is a new cycle for you. This is you're paving a whole new destiny for yourself. It's like you've changed the outcome for yourself. You've really broken the cycle here, and you're calling in your Emperor, or you might be the masculine and maybe you're in your Emperor mode, you know? So there could have been, with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is, could be marriage, divorce. Maybe you were, Eat, Pray, Love, where her prediction is that she's going to lose all her money and then she will get it all back, right? It's like you lose everything. Everything has to be sort of stripped away when you come out of something that is not divine, and then you can rebuild. So this is like a rebuilding of you as a person, but it's rebuilding from a foundation, from who you really are, like your core of who you are and what you love. Ooh, okay. Just gonna let that shiver out. maybe it's going to be an instructor, right? Because the Emperor is like an entrepreneur. So maybe it's you're taking a class, right? Or you're doing some sort of event, and maybe the leader of that is someone who is going to, and it could be an Aries because we got all these wands here. Maybe they're the leader, they're the teacher, right? They're like the boss of the situation. And maybe you'll have to speak with them somehow. You're going to have to interact with them somehow to do this retreat or do this this class, this event, whatever it is that you're doing. And I feel like it's a lot of them. It's in Friends, right? Where Monica gets her identity stolen. And so she starts to do all the things that the person who stole her identity. And so that does feel kind of like getting out of a breakup or getting out of a divorce, where it's like you feel like your identity was stolen. You know, maybe you very much identified with being a wife, a husband. Maybe there are kids involved, a father, a mother. Or, you know, you were partners in business. And maybe you just very much identified with that connection and that relationship. And so it's like once that was stripped away, it was like your identity was stolen. And you had to rebuild who you are, but it's actually, that was a false identity anyway. This is your true identity. You're really building up like who you wanted to be and like exploring different things to return to who you actually are. And maybe you're not a painter or a sculptor, but you are someone who is curious about learning new things and trying new things and exploring different parts of yourself and challenging yourself. And you just were in such a little box with that previous identity that you just never explored these things. And the Emperor is sitting here like, yeah, they like it. They like seeing you, because I feel like this is the feminine that's doing this work here to attract this, to attract someone. Maybe you were married to an earth sign, right? Or you were in a relationship with an earth sign, with this King of Pentacles and this Eight of Wands. Maybe that's the cycle because they're facing away, and that's like, you know, maybe superficially it worked in the Pentacle world. Maybe you had a lot of money or whatever, but you didn't have any joy in what was there. So maybe that's the past as well. Because this Emperor here, now Emperor can sometimes be Capricorn, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. But I feel more Aries with the wands around here. Capricorn is also a cardinal sign, so you could be dealing with a cardinal sign because that is fire. But again, a sign or synchronicity, if you're dealing with an energy, you can always look to the nature of that zodiac sign. And I often do that by looking into what their Native American zodiac is, or looking at the gods of their planets. You know, like, for instance, Neptune is seahorses. So if you start to see seahorses, then know that you're dealing with a Pisces, or know that there's some sort of, Piscean influence, or check your Neptune sign or something like that. And maybe that's whatever placement you have there is what you're going to be challenged with, or you're going to be looking at. So I feel like there's something about, like, you're looking at your whole chart. You're looking at your whole very nature of who you are and figuring out, like, you're kind of just open to the possibilities. It feels very new, transformative, fun, and light. But maybe you're looking at your chart. Maybe you're looking at sort of your nature of who you are to get, we have the Six of Wands here. You're building this self-worth. This Emperor is liking it. He's sending the Knight of Wands to you. And the Six of Wands is someone who, it's Leo energy, right? So you have a lot of fire and passion coming towards you. I feel like you were in a very passionless, sort of cold, dead relationship before. And so this is warm, this is igniting, this is inspiring, this is exciting. It's all those ings, but it's not boring. And we have the Empress. So, yeah. The Emperor sees the Empress doing this work. They like it. I like it. I want it. I get it. I don't know the words. But the Empress is here looking at the Emperor like, oh, me? Maybe you're going to be getting into, gardening, right? But she's kind of like, oh, me? With my titties out? I just got so many titties. This deck is some very interesting art. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. They see you doing the work. King of Cups. So we have some very feminine energy if you're the masculine. Then you are looking at this. So maybe someone's cross-watching for you right now, Pisces, but I feel like this fire sign, this very like passionate person is, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a Taurus with the Empress here. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, but we've got the King of Pentacles and in the feminine placement up here in the feminine side of the reading was the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is also Taurus. Typically it's Taurus, and then the Empress is Taurus and Libra, and then we've got the Pentacles over here. So that's the Pentacles that we have in the feminine cards. And then the masculine cards, we have the Wands, the Emperor, Aries, Capricorn, and King of Cups, water sign. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign that has maybe a placement that they're getting into, because it doesn't necessarily mean that it's an Aries that you're dealing with, because it's the Emperor. And it doesn't mean that it's a Taurus or a Libra. It just means that that's your divine counterpart. So you guys are coming together because of the work that you're doing. And this could also be a flip here where maybe the female is the divine masculine and the male is the divine feminine, right? So that can also be the case. So if you're dealing with a fire sign, it could be a female that's in their masculine energy because they're fiery. They've got maybe a heavy fire placements. Yeah, but luckily I don't see any swords, any blocked energy. There's no anxiety here. It's all work, it's all growth, and it's coming together. So they like it, and they're coming to get it. They're going to send a message in. With the Wands, it's probably going to be an online message, right? Unless they are like sending an owl or a falcon or a hawk or something. Hopefully you're not dealing with a falconer, because that's really depressing. But anywho, hopefully there was something in here for you. And until next time, I wish you well.